Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Nazwa. Saya dari kelas manajemen 24A dengan NPM 244111123. The force of supply and demand. 1. Introduction. The force of supply and demand are fundamental concepts in economics that explain how market operates. Understanding this concept is crucial for analyzing consumer behavior, producer action, and overall market dynamic. In this presentation, we will cover the basic of concept of supply and demand, factor influencing supply and demand, market equilibrium, elasticity of supply and demand, real-world example and application. 2. Basic concept. A. Demand. Definition. Demand refers to the quantity of a good or service that consumers are willing and able to purchase at various price levels. Law of demand. According to this law, there is an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. As price rise, demand tends to fall. Conversely, as price drop, demand tends to increase. Example, if the price of a popular video game dropped from $16 to $14, more consumers are likely to buy it because it is more affordable. This change can lead to a significant increase in sales. 3. Demand curve. A. Characteristic. The demand curve is typical downward sloping, indicating that as the price of a good decreases, the quantity demand increases. B. Factor influencing demand. Price of the good. Change in the price directly affect demand. Consumer income. Higher income generally increase demand for abnormal goods, while demand for inferior goods might decrease. Tastes and preference. Trends and customer preference can shift demand. For example, health trends can increase the demand for organic foods. Price of related goods. Substitutes. If the price of the tea rises, demand for coffee may increase as consumers switch to the cheaper alternative. Complement. If the price of printers decreases, demand for printer ink may increase. For expectation, if consumers expect price to rise in the future, they might change but to buy more now. For supply curve. A. Characteristic. The supply curve is typical upward sloping, indicating that as the price of a good increases, the quantity supply increases as well. Factor influencing supply. Price of the good and increase in price generally leads to an increase in the quantity supply. Production costs. Higher cost of raw material can reduce supply. For example, if the cost of wheat rises, the supply of bread might decrease. Technology. Advance in technology can lead to more efficient production methods, increasing supply. Number of producers. An increase in the number of producers in a market can lead to an increase in total supply. Future expectation. In produce expectation price to fall in the future, they might hold back current supply to sell later at higher price. 5. Market equilibrium. Definition: market equilibrium occurs at the point where quantity demand equals quantity supply. In point is known as the equilibrium price. A. Excess demand and excess supply. Excess demand, this is grows when the quantity demand exceeds the quantity supply at a given price. For example, if a new smartphone is released at the low price, many consumers may want to buy it, leading to a surge and driving prices up. Excess supply. This occurs when the quantity supply exceeds the quantity demand. For example, if a clothing retailer overtimes demand for winter coats and produce too many, they may have to discount price to sell them. 6. Elasticity of demand and supply. A. Elasticity of demand. Definition: elasticity of demand measures how responsive the quantity demand is to a change in price. Elasticity of demand: if a small change in the price leads to a large change in the quantity demand. E.h. luxury goods. It is considered elastic. For instance, if the price of a high-end watch increases, consumers may delay their purchase. Inelastic demand. If a change in the price has little effect on the quantity demand, e.g., essential goods, it is inelastic. For example, the demand for insulin remains stable regardless of price change. Elasticity of supply. Definition: elasticity of supply measures how responsive the quantity supply is to a change in price. Elastic supply: if the product can quickly increase production in the response to price increase. Supply is elastic. For example, manufacturers of electronic gadgets can often ramp up production quickly when prices rise. Inelastic supply: if producers cannot easily adjust their output, e.g., agricultural products with longer growth cycle. Supply inelastic: for example, a sudden increase in demand for a rung cannot be met immediately if the growing season is still months away. 7. Real-world example and application. A. Example of demand force. When the price of concert ticket dropped from $2,000 to $1,015, more people are likely to attend the concert. This illustrates how price change can significantly influence consumer behavior. B. Example of supply force. If a drug occurs and affect the supply of corn. The price of corn may rise. In response, corn producers might increase their supply by using irrigation technique or planting corn in the more favorable condition. The last next conclusion. The force of supply and the demand are essential components of economic theory that explain market behavior. Understanding this force help analyze how prices are determined, how consumers make purchasing decisions, and how producers respond to change in the market. By grasping this concept, individual, business, and policymakers can make informed decisions that enhance economic efficiency. The dynamic interaction between supply and demand shape and the market landscape, influencing everything from product availability to pricing strategies. Mungkin segitu saja yang bisa saya sampaikan tentang presentasi kekuatan penawaran dan permintaan. Maaf jika ada salah kata dalam pengucapan. Saya akhiri, sekian terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.